This is going to rub people the wrong way, but insecure people and narcissistic people are the same. Both disorders present differently, but they come from the exact same place. And if you're insecure or narcissistic yourself, there's one exercise that might be able to help you. Let me explain. First off, what exactly is narcissism? Narcissism is often described as an inflated sense of self-importance. And what that means is you need to believe that you are better than other people. And you need the world to constantly validate that you're better than other people. And if that doesn't happen, you start to get tilted. You get envious really easily of people who have good things that you feel you deserve. This often comes with attention-seeking behavior and low empathy and all these other words people love to use to describe their exes. So when most people imagine a narcissist, they imagine a swaggering, arrogant dickhead who's always making you feel worse than yourself. But the mental picture of an insecure person is someone who's maybe very shy and maybe self-deprecating and has low self-confidence and doesn't seem to believe that they're good enough. And now let me tell you why they are actually the exact same thing. Both disorders are rooted in having a fragile ego. Your ego is your sense of self. It's how your own brain perceives you as a human being, especially in relation to other people. And you basically have a fragile ego when your sense of identity is extremely easily disturbed by external events. Your well-being and self-esteem are super dependent on external validation. Both narcissistic people and insecure people crave to be constantly propped up, and for that reason, in different ways, end up becoming a nuisance or a drain to people around them. Everyone's got some narcissistic and some insecure tendencies, so what can we do to make our egos less fragile? The goal is to think less about ourselves and focus more on the world around us. So we can simply enjoy the experience of participating in, let's say, a swimming competition, without being super obsessed with getting first place, or being constantly on edge, or maybe not even competing at all because we're worried about what other people are going to think we look like in our swimsuits. So the exercise that I was talking about is the next time that you're at a social occasion, let's deflect all questions and focus on asking people questions about themselves. Make it your job to try to make everybody else have as much fun as possible. And this is very key, without expecting to get anything back in return. You are the NPC, that person is the main character. And that is really good practice for the kind of person who, without realizing it, has probably spent most of their lives trying to gauge what people think about them. Because true, healthy confidence doesn't come from believing that you're the best or the prettiest or the smartest. It comes from not caring if you are. There's this amazing book called You're Not Listening, where an award-winning journalist talks about how self-absorbed most people are in conversation. Here's the thing, people aren't actually going to notice that you're not talking about yourself.